Hi, this is gonna be my One Piece chapter 989 review. I'm going to do 989 and 990 in this review, just because I was just really wasn't feeling it when chapter 989 came out, and I said to myself I was going to do both of them at the same time, 99 and 990. So that's what I'm going to do. This chapter opens up with Frankie's dialogue. Frankie's dialogue in this chapter is like amazing. Nami tells him to run away, but Frank was like, "Run away? We're up against a Yoko. Do you want to make our captain Power King or not? Are you even trying, Nami?" I mean, it was just such a cool moment. Such a good scene for Frankie, for him to declare that he wants Luffy to be Power King. It was just great. I heard online one of the YouTubers that I watched do One Piece reviews. I heard that I think Robin, he said Robin's the only one that hasn't declared Luffy will be the Pirate King yet. That's an interesting fact to know. We get to see the numbers in this chapter. Finally, they're not all silhouette. It's pretty much all in the open now. They're because Big Mom said that they're pretty much failed experiments of trying to recreate the ancient giants. I'm not really sure how they're failed experiments because they look pretty menacing to me. I guess it might be because they might not be as smart, which another YouTuber said I watch. Or yeah, they might not be as intelligent. They might be just kind of all over the place. It was stated that they drink a lot, so that might be why. Which fits in perfectly with Kaido's crew because Kaido drinks. So I'm not really. Why would the world government want to duplicate ancient giants? They have the warlords. They have actual giants. They have powerful devil fruits. They have like most of the people's admiration. I mean, it's just making these monsters just seems a little greedy. I mean, how much power do these guys want? Don't y'all have enough? Plus, they got cyborgs in whatever the new Vegapunk invention is that's supposed to replace the warlords. I mean, what else these guys need? But anyways, I really love the Robin and Frankie tag team and Big Mom. I thought that was really cool. A lot of people I imagine online will be kind of upset that Big Mom is being tossed around like this considering she's Yoko. But I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty awesome how they tag team in. Robin was does what Jinbei says like unconditionally. Like she has mad respect for him. Like she sees him as a boss. Like everybody else in the crew is because I think he's probably the oldest next to Brooke. Well, Brooke would probably be the oldest, like a lot older. But yeah. Him and they know that he's like a very good boss next to probably Zoro and Luffy. Anyways, Zoro wants to go with Luffy to fight Kaido. I'm really excited to see where that goes, but unfortunately they got interrupted by Queen, which we kind of saw coming because Queen was right there. So of course he's going to try to stop him. So I would really love to see Zoro and Luffy tag team on Kaido with a bunch of other supernovas. But at the same time, it would probably be cool to see Zoro fight King and Queen as well, or both of them, or 1-on-1. I don't think that this is going to be a 1-on-1 fight kind of arc. I think this is just going to be an all out brawl, just tag teaming, one person fighting, like the other person comes in. I think it's just going to just like I said, just an all out war. I don't think we're going to get another 1-on-1 Enies Lobby. Probably not to the Blackbeard arc or the Laugh Tale where they fight Blackbeard. Most likely. Um, so the last panel with all the Straw Hats together was obviously amazing. I don't think we've seen them together since Fishman Island, which is very cool to me. I like seeing them all their battle poses. Mm. I really like. I think like I said, I think they're all gonna like tag team on King Queen and the rest of the monsters. I'm not really sure what those flying things were next to King. My best guess would probably be that they're flying small devil fruit users. That's the best guess I have. Um, but yeah, the final Final panel is amazing. Poster level type of panel. This chapter gets about 4.5 stars. It was just a whole Straw Hat interaction, all of them there together, facing Big Mom, about to Zoro and Luffy interacting together. It is a great chapter. Finally getting to see the numbers, it's just great. Now, let's see. Let me try to get to the next chapter here. All right, chapter 990. It opens up with one of the Tobiropos getting freed. It was the one that Denjiro / Kirishiro, I believe, his alias name was. He tied him up, but now he's free because the tree that he tied him up was apparently destroyed by Big Mom's attack. So now, of course, he's ticked off and wants revenge. I'm not really sure how the Tobiropo fits in all this anymore. I mean, there's just so much going on in this arc, which we know is expected. He did say that this would look like Marine 4 cute compared to Marine 4, so it's kind of living up to that just a little bit. I still think Marine 4 is a little bit crazier, but it's all good. It looks like the Meeks are going up against Kaido and Jack. Right now, I see them mostly going up against Jack. Unfortunately, it looks like they're losing a little bit badly. I see a lot of them being tossed around and all bloody. Nekomamushi and Inarashi, the dog and the cat, they're about to go into Slong form and about to go in and fight Jack. So I really hope they get revenge for for Jack destroying their home. I really hope they beat him. But I don't think the battle with Kaido has officially started. I don't think they've landed a blow on Kaido. Well, actually, hang on. Never mind. It looks like a few Minks have tried to attack him, but it looks like he's not being phased that much, from what it looks like. Let's see. I really like the dialogue when they figure out all the prisoners have escaped from I believe it's called Udon, and then King is not even surprised. He's like, my expectations for you are so low. I'm not even mad that you failed. I thought that was hilarious. It just shows that how much these two probably just don't really care about each other that much. They're probably just like co-workers. It might be a love-hate brother relationship, but I highly doubt it. I think these two don't really care about each other at all. The only respect they have is that if they kill one another, Kaido will probably be mad. That's probably the only respect they have. Hawkins. I feel like Hawkins is kind of a lost case here. It seems like he's not going to betray Kaido or betray Kaido's side with the Alliance, even though he probably should. Is probably a way from escape. Like Drake said, he was made to serve Kaido forcefully. So, even now where there's a rebellion going on, he still decides to stay with them. So I feel like he's kind of a lost case. I really like to see, I said this in another chapter review. I really like to see Kaido's army side, where they were like, hey, we messed up. Okay, this whole army is here. This has got to be the worst catastrophe since Ogonashima has been made. King says it to the Tobiropo, and I kind of like that. I like how they're trying to strategize together, saying that, hey, forget finding Yamato, go stop the Straw Hats from finding Kaido, for going up against Kaido. Like, I really like that. I really like to see how they get their viewpoint on all this. It shows like you get to see dialogue from both sides. I'm really glad Drake's in it. I'm glad Drake's in this chapter, but at the same time, I was just kind of making a joke in my head, like, well, it's about time you did something. I mean, where has this guy been? I mean, he's been missing for 10 chapters? What has he been doing? I mean, why has Oda been hiding him? Unfortunately, he gets betrayed. Well, not really betrayed. Actually, betrayed by one of his fellow Tobiropo members. Apparently, they knew they've known for probably a while that Drake isn't who he says he is. That he's feeding information to somebody, but surprisingly, they don't know who that person is. So I'm wondering, how did they even find out? Because they probably would have to have eavesdrop on him. Wouldn't they know they're talking to the government? It's kind of weird. I wonder how they found... Oh, wait. I just put two together. Hawkins turned him in because he found out because he put together that it was probably him that freed Law from their from Hawkins' grasp. So so like I said, I think Hawkins is a lost case. I'm starting to care less and less about him. I mean, I feel bad that he got beaten and is now serving Kaido, but at the same time, he snitched on Drake for like no really apparent reason. He seems very loyal to Kaido. I think he's kind of a lost case. But yeah, he Hawkins turns him in. Drake is not really the cool collective character I thought he was. That's not necessarily a bad thing though. It's like he's when he got caught, he looks genuinely lost. In like, what am I gonna do? I messed up. This is over for me. He just seems genuinely lost once he's been caught. Once he's been caught, he seems like he has no idea what to do. So he somehow escapes. It was kind of hard to tell how. And is now about to fighting one of the numbers. Also, the Straw Hats are also fighting numbers too, with Gear 4th and Zoro slicing up one of the numbers thingy weapon, which is always cool to see. The Straw Hats working together. There's this dialogue where Luffy, when one of the Straw Hats says, "Hey, these guys are as big as oars," but it took all of us to beat one of them. But Luffy says, "This time it's different. Gear 4th, and because it is different. There's a 2-year time skip. They train a lot. They're stronger. They're a lot stronger together and individually. And they can take it down these guys now." That was just a little cool wink note that they're now able to take these guys on. They're not as weak as they were back in Thriller Bark. Not that they were weak, just they're stronger now. But yeah, Drake, he looks like he was generally lost. Didn't know what to do. He's kind of a quirky character. He's more humanized than we think. He's not like the cool, collected, mysterious type of character like Hawkins and Law. He's kind of like he's actually a normal dude. Like just kind of like a. It's like he's an actual real life soldier who went undercover, and now he's been caught. Like an actual police officer who, his job is to go undercover, and he's been caught. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like he's genuinely lost in what to do. So now, which I kind of like that. It makes me want to root for him. It feels like he's like a normal dude. So, he's finally about to team up with Luffy, which is great. Luffy's getting a lot of allies popping right and left. A lot of people, I forgot to mention this. The last chapter, a lot of people think that the old man saying, "Hell, I can't imagine us losing," is like foreshadowing death flags for him or somebody else. I didn't really see it that way, because I just figured that it was just like the optimism of how the Straw Hats, the atmosphere the Straw Hats give out. But yeah, that's what kind of felt like to me. But I can understand where people are coming from. Definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised if that was actual foreshadowing. I'm being like, oh, they're all right. Like I'm very open to being wrong about that case. But at the same time, I think some tragedy will happen during this arc. I think there might be some actual deaths. There might be some setbacks, but overall, having them straight up lose, I don't think so. I think there's gonna be some setbacks, some heights, some setbacks, some height. That makes an actual war. It makes an actual arc. Like he says, it's supposed to be make Marineford look cute compared to this is supposed to make Marineford look cute compared to Marineford itself. So yeah, we need as much allies. We got Drake. What was his name? The pineapple guy, Marco. We got Law. We got the Minks. We got the Samurai. Just a bunch of supernovas are there at once, and Paris Sparrow might be joining in the fight. Fighting alongside the Straw Hats. It's just a very good war. I'm really excited to see where this is going. I believe there's a break next week, so yeah. It's kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Chapter 989 give about 4.5 stars, mainly because of the Straw Hat interactions. In chapter 990, I give it about 4 stars. I didn't really like it the first time I read it, but it grew on me the second time. It was pretty much a good chapter. I like seeing Drake. Drake's cool. At first I was like, I don't know. The whole chapter mostly about Drake, but then I understand. Drake's pretty cool dude. I like seeing him. I like. It was pretty surprised that he was betrayed, and it was pretty cool that he's about to ally with Luffy. So yeah, I'm very excited to see where this is going. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here today. Thanks again. I guess I'll see you guys next week. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you again.